are irreplaceable to me. But the next generation after me, everything was just knocked up quick, and no one cared about how long they lasted. Ah, there you go. Well, maybe ask that son if they would like to inherit some antiques. It might look like my place. I've decorated my place with antiques. So I don't regret it, but I feel that the spiritual strength and the ongoing prosperity is going to help you with your move. And I feel you may be able to even send ahead some of the antiques that you do have. And I'm feeling like a bookcase feel, or what were they? You know, the kitchen cabinet feel that has a drawer. Oh, I don't even know the name of it now. I'd know the name of it if I wasn't having a brain fade day. Yeah, none of the stuff is as solid as the old stuff. I get that. Hey Croc, how you doing? I've had to close the queue. I've been streaming for nearly 6 hours now. Oh, 6 hours of streaming. I can't believe I've done it. Yeah, I do get the bookcases are going with you. Ah, man. Yeah, I get that the bookcases with glass doors are going with you. But I feel bookcases only started having glass doors in around the 60s, I think. By the 80s, it was all perspex, yeah, or plexiglass. Yep, the antique bookcases I've got have no glass fronts, have no glass doors. So in Australia, they didn't make them with glass doors because we didn't have the cold winters like you guys did. So we didn't have the frost build up. Oh, well, there you go. As I said, I learn something new whenever I stream. I learn something new whenever I stream. In Australia, our bookcases do not have any frontage. Um, it's mainly because our summers are hot and dry, unless you're in Queensland or the Northern Territory, and our winters don't have frosts. So it's actually more paper friendly to keep the bookcases open. There you go. I didn't know it varied from country to country, but I do learn something new every time I stream, so it's true. Learn something new every day. Pegacrease! Okay, why am I getting an ill feeling, Pegacrease? I feel you've had a tough conversation, and I don't know who it's with yet. Can you relate to... Oh, I'm sorry, Pegacrease. Oh, you won't miss the dust part. That's for sure. Unique name goes here. I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Pagacrease. It's like I feel that there's a missing link. It's like someone not believing that I am from Australia. There you are, Hamo. I am from Australia. Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Melbourne is the capital of the state of Victoria within Australia. Oh, you're welcome. Unique name goes here. Oh, it snows pretty close to me. Up in the mountains. It's like, Pagacrease, what I'm picking up is something's changed, but it hasn't disappeared. Yeah, Mount Macedon is probably one of the closest to me, as is Bor Bor. That can be so many things. Okay. I'm going to turn over the cards, Pagacrease, because I really can't pick up on exactly what it is. Okay. I feel it does relate to the ill feeling. Okay. There's an overflow of emotion, and I feel it's become reckless. I feel it could be depressive. Can you relate to that, Pagacrease? Okay. I'm sorry. I wish I was wrong. Seriously, I wish I was wrong. Okay. I still feel hopeful though. And no, you're not going to have to sell out. You feel like to get what you want, you have to do something that's against your morals. Or against what you believe in your heart. And it's almost like if I want to do that, I've got to leave what's true to me behind. I feel you've been put in an awkward place to decide. And I feel you're considering it. Yeah. And yeah, I feel you're ready to walk away from spirituality to follow your lady friend because your lady friend is interested. And I do feel that you're you're contemplating walking away from the spiritual side of you to follow her spiritual side. Because, look, I always say this, people and our connections to people are more important in this world than sticking with spirituality. We're given a physical body. Yeah. She's just close to love. Oh, yeah. I I had a feeling that there was going to be a non-acceptance of spirituality. But I feel if you're willing to walk away from it, like you've told her, and walk towards her faith, she would accept you. If you never mentioned tarot or spirituality again, yeah, I understand that, Pagacrease, but we are a spirit inhabiting a physical body for a reason. And sometimes our path doesn't necessarily relate to spirituality. Your happiness, to me, I love you for your, as I said, you are one of the first 15 people to have followed me. And I love you for that. I love you for your ongoing support. That affection doesn't disappear if you're not in my stream. So on the other side of the world, I will still have that same affection and respect for you. But you have to consider your happiness. And I feel you're going to choose this lady friend over your spirituality. Look, your happiness matters more. And I think I've said to you, any faith is good faith as long as it's practiced from the heart. The titles you give it are really irrelevant. But if it's practiced from the heart and you're not placing yourself above the divine, it's good faith because it helps humanity. I feel you've already decided to walk away. And I feel, Pagacrease, that you can always stop by and say hello. You don't have to get a read. Cash Canine, sorry, queue's closed. I've been streaming for almost 6 hours now, and I'm exhausted. That's fine. If you never want to do that step, that's fine. Focus on the friendship. There are some people who are dogmatic about their faith. Yeah. I understand, Pagacrease, and you will always have that affection from me and that respect from me. You were one of my first 15 followers. That respect, that admiration, that affection is never going to go away. It's always there. So you can take a longer break as you want. who knows, I may not be here streaming, but at the same time, your happiness is everything. I feel you've already made your decision, and I'm not freaked out by it, but I can understand how some faiths can be. And your happiness comes first. Are you sacrificing who you are, though, Pagacris? I think that's what you're grappling with at the moment. You're not sacrificing who you are. You're sacrificing one label of belief for another label of belief. And this is where you've heard me. I've always said any faith is good faith. Some people are more accepting of there being different faiths than what others are. And for me, it's always been about the happiness of my followers, ongoing. It's never been about retaining followers, retaining those people. And I would examine what you've experienced, the love side of faith from your lady friend's faith, and ask yourself how that differs to spirituality faith. And I do feel that you'll find that there's not much difference if you look at it from the love base. But I get taking a break from readings in general because they can get confusing. When I do private readings, for example, I always tell people that getting a private reading, one every 2 years should be enough. If you're getting more than one every 2 years, are you wasting your money? Yeah. But you need that time away from readings to actually come to your understanding of it, Pagacris. And I'm a huge supporter of people who come to their own understanding. What feels right for them. I was talking earlier when I first started streaming about self-respect. Respecting yourself enough to know that you are still a good person despite this little fact that you may change your belief system. It's a little fact. If you're a good person, you're a good person. Who you worship's not going to change that. How you worship is not going to change that. The fact you do worship goes to show your strength of character. So, and I get the whole conversion thing. You may never reach that point. But if your happiness is going to be interrupted by readings, then yes, I support your happiness. Okay, Pagacris, you know it. You know what it is. Vintage Oracle or Sign of the Times Oracle. Yeah. I will miss you. When you don't pop up in my streams, I will miss you. Just so you know. The vintage wisdom. Look, honour your lady friend. If you've made a promise, strength of character is keeping our promises. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're disloyal to anyone. You're loyal to yourself and your lady friend. And that is what is important. So, and just for you, Peggy Crease, I'm going to use the 30 centimetre cards. I'm not going to use my shuffle size cards. I'll use the full-on 30 centimetre one. But don't feel that you have to sneak around. Yeah, your anxiety was triggered when you had to sneak around with your parents. And if you're just adding another sneaking around by having your lady friend the same, what's to say that you can't still be you by worshipping a different named deity? Instead of divine spirit, you're worshipping the divine. It's just a name. It doesn't reflect your good heart. But I get your anxiety. Look, I would be. But I haven't been in your predicament. So it's pretty much always been, this is who I am. Live with it. But because I've been a public medium all my life, I've had to explain where I was. I couldn't write off every second weekend saying, oh, I'm just seeing a friend or what have you. I basically had to say, well, look, I'm a public medium. This is why every second weekend I'm off in town halls. What is happening with these cards? Half of them are upside down, inside out. It's Peggy Crease magic. It's Peggy Crease magic. No, I think it might have been when I went through them before. Okay. But I will miss you. I know you've already made up your mind. And good on you for doing it. I knew something special and important was going to come from it. And as you said, it's everything. It's not just faith. It is where your future is headed, where you devote your time. Oh, Purpley Dream, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Look, Peggy Crease, you've got to go with what makes you happy. We strive for happiness all our lives. Oh, whereabouts in Queensland are you, Princess Boo Boo? Because I've been to Queensland to do mediumship. I was at Victoria Point. I did a thing there. Do you know Barden in Brisbane? And Arana Hills, which is about half an hour, 45 minutes outside of Brisbane. Okay, that's where I've done it. So Barden's closer to Brisbane. Arana Hills is about 45 minutes outside of Brisbane. And Coochie Mudlow Island, of course, I do a seminar. There you go. And I also go to Strathpine, just over the border from New South Wales, and have seminars there too. So, you know all of those places. There you go. We've probably run into each other because I meet friends of mine in Brizzy. Yes, I do have friends in Brizzy. Briz Vegas, as we say in Australia. Yes, I do go all over. That's why I can be gone for long periods of time. I try and take you guys with me. Sometimes it's hard. But anyway, Pagacrease has redeemed. Power. There you go. How's that for power? And I do have to say that, okay, Blue Light Oracle, there you go. I had to put the modesty thing on for Blue Light Oracle, but to me this is artwork. And I do feel like you're empowering. Once you start, I know these are gorgeous cards. Have a look. They are gorgeous. The artwork is fantastic. But yeah, power. Okay, Victoria Mosley has written about power. I'm picking up that it's like I know. I don't even know if Blue Light Oracle's still in the queue, but it is natural. You could take an 8-year-old to an art museum and see more, or an art gallery and see much, much more. But yes, I'll let you know next time I'm heading to Queensland. So, okay, MBS. I know somebody that worked at big insurance company. Can't remember the name of it. No, not coming to me. I'll stick with Pagacrease's reading first because I'm getting empowerment coming from your knowledge of spirituality, Pagacrease. Your knowledge of being reverent to a divine spirit. Your ability to meditate is prayer. And I really do feel that you're not giving up much, but you're gaining a lot. Yeah. You're not giving up much, you're gaining a lot. Okay. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I know it can feel like that, but just look at what you're gaining. If you're gaining your happiness, I would rather ditch spirituality and be 100% happy than hang on to spirituality and be miserable. This is what Victoria Mosley says about this card, Power. This sovereign angel is queen of her domain. She knows who she is and where she is going. Behind her head is a halo crown in the form of a compass, represents choice over many directions. Her mysterious dark wings point heavenward. A pair of cheetahs stand tamely at her feet. Cheetahs are associated with courage and the might of royalty, and like royalty can inspire both awe and respect. The aura of protective golden light surrounding Power proves she has earned the necessary wisdom to use the position of sovereignty responsibly and wisely. In today's world, we often measure our worth against the illusion of worldly status and mistake material gain for power. Many feel helpless and victimized by the chill of power's seemingly ruthless grip. But this can only happen if we choose to look outside of ourselves for the strength and wisdom we feel we lack. Authentic power, however, comes from within, and the ability to recognize and discern its core meaning, can take many years, if not lifetime. The presence of this triumphant card reminds you of your spiritual inheritance and sovereign self. You are a bright, regal spark of the divine, independent, individual, and yet totally connected. Perhaps you are in the midst of a power struggle or need to reclaim control from a personal situation. Are you using your positional power wisely? Are you being called to stand firm in your power and have the courage of your convictions? Purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from the fertile ground of truthfulness, honor, and respect carry authentic power, and you are amongst your strongest allies. There you go, Pagacrease. That last paragraph sums up basically what I said. Purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from the fertile ground of truthfulness, honor, and respect carry authentic power and are amongst your strongest allies. So it doesn't matter who you regard as being a deity, purposeful thoughts and deeds seeded from a fertile heart. Yeah, if it's seeded from a fertile heart, you have authentic power and you can carry yourself with respect. That's what I took from it. It's like, yes, it was talking about standing, having the courage of your convictions, but the courage of your convictions is more like doing good in the world is the courage of my convictions. Who you faith to or who you worship to is irrelevant. If your thoughts, deeds, and actions are right, they are right by any divine. And any divine is massively important. And yes, if you don't show up in my stream, I will miss you. But I will be sending out those pure thoughts of I hope Pagacrease is being loved, being nurtured, and enjoying life. If we were supposed to stay in the spiritual realm during our daily life, we wouldn't have been given physical form in the first place. And hopefully that resonates, Pagacrease. But thank you for popping by and giving me an update. Well, yeah. See, everyone would miss you, Pagacrease, but we're a phone tap away just to say hi. just to let us know how happy you are. And you can sow the seeds under any deity's name. It doesn't matter. The seeds of happiness, hope, and community are everywhere. And it's just a shame some faiths get a bit scared off by it. And Princess Boo Boo, I do have to let you know that my bestie, who was in Queensland, oh, I'm glad it made sense, Pagacrease. My bestie who was in Queensland moved to Canberra. His brother then moved up to Queensland. Still catch up with him in Vegas, right in the centre of Brisbane. Back of Chemist Warehouse in Brisbane Centre, actually. There's a underground pub. Love it. I'm glad it made a lot of sense. And the path you follow, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jutta Jazz. That is so true. You know the pub. Everybody seems to know the pub. It's in the centre of town. It's, down a ramp behind Chemist Warehouse, underneath the ground though. They've just got to move the trash bins. Seriously, keeping the trash bins at the back of Chemist Warehouse there is rotten. Oh, Pagacrease, see, we look out for you. Yeah, it is legendary. Oh, their cheesy fries were awesome. Princess Boo Boo, their cheesy fries were awesome. Yeah, and the red walls, they threw me a bit. The red walls. But Pagacrease, we know that your happiness matters. The divine would not have put someone in your path who could make you happy if they didn't expect you to take a chance. And you owe it to yourself to take that chance. Yeah, come back and let us know how well you're doing. If you need support, pop back in. We will remember you. I will anyway. And Music Fantastic. Sorry, I've had to close the queue. Pagacrease is my last. But I like a music fan coming in. I love a music fan coming in. Yes, Princess Boo Boo, we are going to have to catch up. If you know the pub, look, I'll be in Vegas. I'll either stay on Coochie-Mudlow, depending on the weather. I'll either stay in Coochie-Mudlow or I'll be at the pub. And you'll know which pub I mean. Oh, Pagacrease. Oh, I've got to keep my energy up. So, do we both play poker? Do you play poker, Princess Boo Boo? It's not that kind of pub, actually, Pagacrease. I don't think they have poker there. Oh, you do? You and I. You've got to do me a favour. Find the poker venues. Because whenever I go to Brizzy, I miss out on playing poker once a week. Oh, there you go. Pagacrease has got spidey senses. See, even a Catholic will allow you to say spidey senses. Or spidey senses. APL. Yeah, I play APL. Only ours can be up to $60 entry. It's Australian Poker League. Yeah. Okay, I can check out the website. If they're free in Brizzy, Oh, they have to be free up there. Oh. They're definitely not free here in Melbourne. I go once a week and it's a $15 night out. So, streaming. Oh, they have drink cards as well. Do you still earn APL points? Because I've got quite a stash of APL points. Oh, so you still get your APL points, but you don't have to pay. Aha! I'm going to Brizzy. I get to play poker. Thank you, Peggy Chris, for your spidey senses. There you go. I'll play poker with Princess Boo Boo. You coming, Blue Light Oracle? Play poker with us? Have you just come back from playing poker? You'll drink. Okay, you can get the drinks for us. Okay. Blue Light Oracle can get the drinks for us. Princess Boo Boo and I will play poker. Although I'd have to look up to where it... I think... Oh. Jutta Jazz, are you interested in... Okay, I don't know who is saying's pulling your leg, but Blue Light Oracle, but you're getting the drinks. Don't worry, I'll pay you. I just need someone to go and collect it. I sit at the tables. The only time I change is when the tables shrink. You reckon we've got game, do you, Jutta Jazz? Do you reckon we've got game? I don't know. Princess Boo Boo, I reckon we'd have a ball. But I'll pay for the non-alcoholic beverages. I'm just trying to think. That would be awesome. I'm going to have to start planning my next Brizzy trip. But I do have to. And thank you for the follow. Or Wes. Sorry, Wes, thank you for the follow. Oh, I have my soda water. Don't you have the poker tables? The proper poker tables where you can put your drink in the side? Okay. You put that on your vision board, Jutta Jazz. Yeah. So I actually put my drink in the... Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. Not while I'm playing. Too much on the line. Too many people that see my bling and then go for it. Oh, don't be mean, Blue Light Oracle. Don't be mean. Manifests detour for Jutta. Syria. What are you doing to Jutta? Come on. We both need... we both need... Princess Boo Boo needs somebody to get their drinks. I need somebody to get my drinks. We do need to support crew and cheering when we get to the final table. Oh, no, I'm not going to get a spanking when I get to the EU. No way. Yeah, let me know, but unlike Brizzy, you have to pay to get into the venues. You have to pay to play poker. I go once a week. Booty smack. I play once a week. So, yeah, it's really competitive here because the prize money is massive. The points are sellable though, Princess Boo Boo. If you've got points, there's a WPT event coming up in Melbourne on April the 14th, I think. And if you have enough points, you can get a free entry to WPT. Yes, they're sellable. And I can tell you now there's I think it's on Facebook or Instagram. It's Home Poker Games Melbourne. There are people looking to buy APL points. The points are sellable. You come to an arrangement with a person that wants them, you sell them. If you've been in the last 12 months and had a place or placed, you'll have points. So I'm looking at the points I've got. I don't have enough to buy my way or enough points to have a place, but I have enough points to sell them to someone who can get a place. Had a few wins. A few places. That's enough to get me points. There you go. Then you did better than me. I haven't played for quite a while, but that's hospital stuff, and Melbourne lockdowns they outlawed poker. So for 2 years we couldn't play poker. And now it's got really serious that we're back in it. But I'm going to go and have some dinner. It's 9:20 here. And I've been going 6.5 hours. That is massive for me. 6.5 hours. Oh, who shoved you? Who shoved you? Oh, thank you, Blue Light Oracle. Look, it's if you and Princess Boo Boo and myself get together in Brizzy, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be hilarious. My spidey senses are, oh, look, they're never a newbie. They've been playing online. They're never a newbie. Yeah. I was at a table on Thursday night, a couple of nights ago, and 4 of a kind against a straight flush. You wouldn't. Seriously, the straight flush hit on the river. Felt sorry for the poor 4 of a kind person. But it was the first round. I'm at a table that's having fun. And it's the first round. No one's going to fold 4 of a kind. And the person that hit the straight flush, it was brutal. It's like your bad beat. And like no one at that venue would ever have folded 4 of a kind. Ever. And to have them in the same game, it is brutal. It was like shocking. Yes, I've got to go and have my dinner. I do have to see who else is on. No, I think that's worse than someone shoving on you. Now, just to fill everybody else in, someone shoving on you is putting all of their chips in and making you make the win or lose, go big, go home call. It's really difficult. I'd like a bad beat that I can honestly say, yeah, I deserve that one. Okay, Rogue's on. Should I ship you all off to Rogue? I think so. Seeing I didn't give the deck collector a shout out. Mainly because I usually raid the deck collector. Oh, come on, Karen. Yeah. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to start making my plans to do... Oh, thank you, Princess Boo Boo. And I'm going to start making my plans to do my next Northern Vic, New South Wales and Queensland stream. I end up at Coochie Mudlow, so only so I can have a rest. But I'll send you all over to Rogue and let me raid with at least the 10 viewers that this is saying I've got. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.